Folks, I love you. You gotta know that. And before we get started, I want to thank the sponsor of this video. This video is brought to you by the Ridge Wallet. Ridge Wallet's a new, smaller, sleeker style type of wallet that's meant for you to be able to ditch your old bulky wallet. For size comparison, there you go. Holds up to 12 cards inside, holds cash on the back. It's small, sleek, discreet, fits right in your front pocket. Comes in over 30 colors, including carbon fiber and titanium. Told you, durable, and that durability means it comes with a lifetime warranty. And the Ridge team is in fact so confident in their product, you can get it, try it out for 45 days. If you're not satisfied, you can return it, full refund. So whether you're looking for a new wallet or Father's Day's coming up, so if your dad's looking for a new wallet, or if his wallet makes this sound when he opens it, well, click the link below, go to ridge.com/Johns, enter promo code Johns, get yourself 10% off your Ridge Wallet. And thank you once again to Ridge Wallet for sponsoring this video. I do appreciate it. And now, Cruella, not quite so DeVille. So Cruella's another live-action Disney movie origin story of a Disney villain that they make a likable and sympathetic character. Stars Emma Stone as Cruella DeVille. I mean, not at first. She has another name. I don't remember it. I'm not gonna Google it. She comes from nothing. She's generally speaking in this world a nobody, but she has a natural talent for fashion. Emma Thompson becomes her boss and she's like the queen of the fashion world. So really these two go toe to toe. Essentially Oliver Twist meets Devil Wears Prada meets Ocean's 3, part heist movie. Also, there's a few different, there are a lot of cogs in here. Quite the mishmash of genres and properties in here, but Emma Stone was great in the movie. In fact, Emma Stone and Emma Thompson both carry this whole thing. I was thinking about this movie partly because the movie is an interesting premise that I don't think had to be a Cruella DeVille origin story. There's enough enjoyment in this movie seeing this person who comes from nothing but a natural talent in the fashion world clash with this titan of the fashion world. But I imagine it just points to the paradigm we're in when it comes to cinema, when it comes to movies, because I wouldn't be surprised if this movie was actually meant to be some other movie. And Disney was like, great, we'll make it if we can make it a superhero movie or a Disney property movie with one of our characters. That's the only way it's happening. I will say the movie's a bit too long. Not just a bit too long, it's too long by a large margin. This movie didn't have to be that long. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes or something like that. You know it's gonna be 15 minutes of credit, so we'll say 2 hours. Hour and a half, hour 45 minutes would have been fine. And it feels too long because you have a few premises working in here. Most movies you can say, oh, it's this movie meets that movie and they went splat and it makes this movie. This movie is this and that and that. It's 3 movies that I just mentioned. I'm sure there's a 4th in there that I didn't see. There's a lot going on in this movie, and the premise is actually pretty simple. So it feels kind of padded, but it's like they were like, no, we have to have all this so people understand why Cruella DeVille doesn't really feel like Cruella DeVille by the end of this. Because Cruella's this persona that Emma Stone's character adopts so she can actually contest with the Baroness. But when she adopts this Cruella persona, it doesn't feel earned, you know? She's this really meek person, and then she's like, oh, I'm Cruella, and I can just do this now. I'm burning with the confidence of 1,000 suns. I have my cane, I have my British accent, I'm toe-to-toe with Emma Thompson. It's like, you're not freaked out at all. I get, you know, it feels like a mask to you, and that's how acting is, and maybe you're hiding behind that persona. I get it, but you can't tell me she didn't throw up before doing this, because you know, nerves. But you never feel like she has nerves. It's like on a flip, she's like, nope, I'm just a really confident person. I went from no confidence to very confident. And then she keeps it on when she's at home for some odd reason. Like her friends are like, why are you still Cruella? You don't need to be, it's us. It's like if Bruce Wayne was going around Wayne Manor acting like Batman to Alfred. Alfred, I need my laundry done.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Mr. Wayne, you're bossing me around like you're Bruce Wayne, but you're still wearing the bloody mask.
My real face is the mask. This mask is my real face. Mask, not my mask face.
And getting to the fact that she doesn't feel like Cruella DeVille, she doesn't. In fact, Emma Thompson plays Cruella DeVille. She plays a better and more accurate Cruella DeVille than Emma Stone does. And it's not an Emma Stone, definitely a conscious effort. Because, you know, they were like, all right, these Disney villain origin stories are doing well, but we can't actually make them assholes. I mean, come on, think of the children. But, you know, people want to see Cruella DeVille in the movie, so we'll make another character That's not Cruella de Vil. That's a more accurate Cruella de Vil. And the reason that's a weird problem for me is it's a problem when an origin story of a character doesn't end up feeling like the character, you know? Like, take Joker, for example. I know, and I feel like you're going to hear a lot about Joker. I feel like a lot of reviews are going to be like, villain origin story. So, speaking of Joker, we're just going to talk about Joker, so I'm going to touch on Joker too. But with Joker, you knew that this guy was on the path to being Joker. You knew this guy was in the larval phase of becoming the person who will beat Robin with a crowbar. Do all the things we knew Joker did, and by the end of the movie, you're like, yes, he feels like Joker. That was a Joker origin story. By the end of Cruella, I was like, this makes zero sense because she didn't feel like Cruella de Vil. She doesn't feel like Cruella de Vil. So why even make it a Cruella movie? And I think that is with the times, like I said, in the pitch room. Superhero or Disney property, tie it into one of both. She feels as much like Cruella de Vil by the end of this movie as Arthur Fleck would feel like Joker if he went on the Murray show, didn't shoot Murray, and then joined the Peace Corps. You know, like, it's just like, I guess it's a Joker origin story because you told us, but it doesn't feel like that. And that's how this is. It feels like a Cruella de Vil origin story because they told us it is, but it doesn't feel like a Cruella de Vil origin story. That said, this is where I'm going to leave it off because I feel like this video is dragging on a bit too long. This movie has enjoyment in it. It has a flair, a style to it. Emma Stone and Emma Thompson carry the movie, and they're the ones who bring that fun to the forefront. And all that fun has to do with the characters interacting, the tension with the characters. What hobbles this movie, hamstrings it, and brings it down is the fact that they try to crush it into this box that is Disney villain origin story. And that's where the movie's not as interesting. There's actually a pretty fun movie in here, though, be it it's a bit too long, but there is something fun in here. And I suppose I just walked away from this movie annoyed at the fact that this movie just had to be a Cruella de Vil movie when it didn't. That said, while I was enjoying this movie, I did have beer in hand, so I'm gonna go with the data on this one. Data says this movie's a pretty fun time. If you're drunk. Yeah, now it's a party. Killer soundtrack, too. I thought the soundtrack in this movie was great. Would have felt wrong ending this video not touching on the soundtrack, because I like the music. All right, so Cruella, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.